Your work is what you spend your day doing. कि भाई ऐसा है कि आपके जो दिन होते हैं, the days seem so short and the years seem also short, but the months and the weeks, your work is what you spend your day doing. I recently came across this, and it's the most simple thing, but हमें कभी कभी realize नहीं होता कि every day combined, day by day combined is what makes life. और अगर हर रोज़ आप वीडियो गेम खेल रहे हो तो देन योर लाइफ वर्क इज गोइंग टू बी video games, right? If I spend my every single day writing, then my life's work is going to be writing in some shape or form at the end of my life. मुझे मेरे मम्मी के पापा जो कि मेरे नाना उनको मैं कभी कभी याद करता हूँ और उनका ज़िंदगी भर कोई काम नहीं रहा है जो मैं देख सकूं या फिर पढ़ सकूं या पकड़ सकूं, नथिंग टैंजिबल. पर अगर आप गांव में कहीं भी जाओगे, पहली गली से लास्ट गली तक, पहले घर से लास्ट घर तक, हर आदमी, हर इंसान आपको बताएगा कि कितने अच्छे इंसान थे मनु भाई देसाई, कितने विनम्र थे, कितने काइंड थे, कितने सेल्फलेस थे. तो अगर मेरे नाना जी ने पूरी ज़िंदगी लोगों के पीछे लगा दी. I don't know how his younger years look like, but as long as I was there in his presence, he devoted his life to making people feel seen and making sure other people are good. And so that became his life's work, that became his legacy, and that's what everybody remembered him, still remember him, like what, 24, 25 years after his death. Meaning you should be very intentional on how you spend your day, because how you spend your day really becomes how you live your life. Like every day is this new page that you can start, and I know it sounds cliche, but every day is a new page. You can decide who you want to become today. I could, on a Saturday night, I could become, on a Saturday, I would want to become someone who parties and, has fun all day, and that's okay. And Sunday, I can decide to become a yogi where I just meditate and write and read all day, spend a very mindful day. And then Monday I could decide to someone who hustles and read all the books, be locked in, hit the gym, hit my calorie deficit, just do all of those things. So but at the end of the year, at the end of 2 years, at the end of 5 years, at the end of 10 years, my life is going to be what I spend most of my days doing. If I spend most of my days doing writing, working out, trading, directing, DPing, learning music, if I spend my life doing all of these things, then at the end of my life, that would be my body of work. And young people don't realize this, that this is the time where you're supposed to cultivate your interest. This is the time where you are supposed to find what you really like, and especially if you have the privilege to go after what you like and cultivate that, then you should do that, because you will have to fall back onto that later in life. I see my parents now, and my parents are, 57, 58, around that age, and they they once me and my brother are now grown, and we are kind of on our own, trying to make our own legacy. They don't know what to do with themselves, and luckily for the past year they have been really trying to cultivate their own relationship. They have been working on they've been working on cultivating their own personal relationship. They've been working on cultivating their interests, के ये पसंद है, ये पसंद है, ये पसंद है, ये करना है, ये करना है. Because life, majority of your life is just hobbies. I understand कि बच्चे पालना, career, पैसे कमाना, these are these big tasks that us humans have to do, and are happy to do. But I often think about, if I have a Sunday all to myself and if I don't have anything to do, how would I spend my time? What do I do with myself? And then that's what happens. I think after a certain age, you genuinely don't know what to do with yourself, because all the purpose that were assigned to you by the society are done with. The society assigns you to make money. The society assigns you to be successful, have kids, secure your family, do all those stuff, and then you don't know what to do with yourself. So that's why young people should cultivate all the hobbies and all the things that you like right now, because right now you have the time and freedom to try new stuff. After that, you have less and less time and less energy to try new stuff. The stuff that you try right now, the stuff that you like, the stuff that you love, even if you start cultivating a little bit, start putting in thoda karke, if you start putting it now, later in life, all these hobbies are going to make you so happy. They will literally be your one thing that you can depend on how to live life, whether you're in a season of depression, whether you're in a season of happiness. I'll give you an example. My mom used to love reading, and she used to be into books a lot when she was growing up. But when she was really young, like my age, 28, 29, I happen. So she couldn't cultivate and keep up with the habit of reading. Now she still has that raw interest, because it's innate to her that she likes to read. But now it's hard to form the habit of reading books again, because she left it for such a long time. And now it's kind of, go to hard back to it. Now, me and my brother were an absolute menace to raise. So I understand she had no time to herself. But अगर थोड़ा थोड़ा ये शनिवार या ये रविवार हफ्ते में एक आध दिन भी अगर वो पढ़ती रहती, थोड़ा कुछ न्यूज़पेपर, ये वो कुछ ना कुछ, तो वो पढ़ने की जो आदत है वो लगी रहती. और अभी जब उसके पास इतना ज़्यादा टाइम है, now the world is her oyster. Now she can explore so many books, so many genres, can learn so much, that there is just endless things that you can do with a simple hobby like reading. Example, music. Music is something that I'm really interested in. I've always been interested in, but I don't know how to play any instruments. I don't know how to sing. So I was just writing that down, that if I cultivate the music habit right now, and stick to it, it doesn't have to be my career. I don't have to make money off of it. But 10 years down the line, 20 years down the line, when all is said and done, and I'm, sitting in my backyard, just to sing, just to have that ability to sing whatever I want, just to have the ability to play tabla or play harmonium would be, oh my God, would bring me so much joy, because I would have that. And yes, I understand there's no age you have to start, but this is, as a young person in your 20s, this is the foundation of who you are. You're building the foundation of who you are, because you spend a lot of time alone in your 20s, especially late 20s, and you kind of start reprogramming all the things that society taught you into what you actually like. This is why this is this is why it's so important how you spend your day, because you're building your foundation, and how you spend your day to day is the foundation of you building your foundation. It's basically like, this is the foundation that you're building, and these are the days that you put on top. And that's when the next thing is going to lay on, is how you used to spend your days in your 20s. So don't tilt too much where you're just locked in and you don't have fun, you don't do anything. Don't do just have fun and you don't work, so you don't have anything to rely on financially and professionally later in life. Keep I don't, I hate the word balance, but keep contrast, where you have days like Saturday where you don't do anything, you party, you chill. That's your letting go, taking the edge off day. And then Sunday could be the day where you cultivate your habit, which has no use case. You just do it because you want to. And Monday to Friday, you can be locked in and work on your work, and build your financial and professional life. And I realize that I speak from a lot of privilege, because I have what I've always had in my 20s. Maybe it might not be the most money, it might not be the most amount of luxury. I've moved around a lot. And it's so it's been a chosen, and I prefer that way, an uncomfortable life. But one thing that I've always had is the freedom of time. Doesn't matter how hard life got, I've always had freedom of time. So I speak from a place of privilege, where I get to decide what I do for 24 hours of my life. I understand not everybody gets to do that, but please sneak in time for your hobbies and design your days around your, like, make time for your hobbies in your day. I Trust me, you will go to work, you will come back, you'll be too tired to do anything, you'll go to sleep, and you'll repeat that same thing again. आपको पता भी नहीं चलेगा कि 2 साल 3 साल 5 साल निकल गए. And at the end of the day, your quality of life is what matters the most. You could have the most money, you could have your family around you, you could have everything, but if you're not happy from within, then nobody else can fix that for you. So your work is how you spend your day. Your work is what you spend your day doing. So build a body of work, build a body of hobbies, build a body of interest. So then when life shakes you up, takes your friends away, takes your family away from you for a little bit, kids grow up and leave home, do all those things, when you're alone, you can rely on these things. And yeah, today is March 31. It's 9:30 p.m. in Palm Springs.